Nicolas Sarkozy, First Lady Carla by his side, arriving for what he's been calling the moment of truth. Head-to-head with Francois Hollande, the man who may not have the style of a statesman, but if the opinion polls are right, is set to be the first socialist president of France for a generation. 20 cameras on set, every angle of shot decided by political negotiations, even the temperature, and 2.5 meters distance between the men. The debate began with a major focus on the French economy and the Eurozone crisis.
But in truth, this is an historic choice. We are not in one crisis, Monsieur Hollande. We are in multiple crises. And our ambition, my ambition, is that at the end of these 2 hours, anybody who is hesitating, anybody who is still thinking, anybody who's wondering what I should choose will have a specific and precise idea of what elements feed into their choice.
You have been in power for 10 years, not just 5 years. For 5 years you were Minister for the Economy and Finance for part of that time. So the result of competitiveness never has our trade deficit been so imbalanced, never.
Hollande accused Sarkozy of dividing the French people and evading responsibility for his mistakes.
It's very simple with you. It's never your fault. You always have a scapegoat. It's the regions, it's not me. Training is nothing to do with me. Unemployment is nothing to do with me. It's the crisis which has struck us.
Sarkozy, fighting for his political life, turned on the heat, reeling off economic statistics and accusing his opponent of lying to the French people.
In your mind, you always have this word, lie.
It's you.
Keep using this word.
No, it's you. You said so, Mr. Hollande.
Nicolas Sarkozy, if you allow me, this is an exchange, and I do not want it to end up if you let me speak for a second.
The Sarkozy strategists and his supporters have placed so much reliance on this TV debate. They know their man's a political bruiser, but the chances of him landing a knockout blow were always minimal. So where does he stand now in the final days of this campaign? The answer to that question should play out over the remaining few days of campaigning. Supporters of both men didn't appear surprised or disturbed by the performances. Millions of TV viewers got what they probably suspected: a firm, controlled, sustained attack from Sarkozy on Hollande, who returned fire. He held his ground. They took predictable lines on immigration, nuclear power, and a number of other issues. But in the end, most analysts feel at this stage it was a draw. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Paris.